I was in a discussion when I was talking to a person in the Angry Man Nation. First off, shout out to the Angry Man Nation. And shout out to Black in Japan because he was the one that brought this story to my attention. He had said, Tareen, did you hear about Demi Lovato? And I was like, no. And at first I was like why would, at first I'm like, why would happen? He said she overdosed on heroin. I said, is this a new story or an old story? Because I know that the chick has a history of drug use. He was like, now it's a new story, and he sent the article to me, and it is indeed a fresh story. It came out today, July 24th, 2018, where it says Demi Lovato was reportedly hospitalized for a heroin overdose. Now, for me, this does not surprise me one bit for a couple of reasons. One, this is Hollywood we're talking about. This is a place where they have cocaine parties. You just go over there, they have a line of like coke blocks just laid out, and you just go there, you get high, do whatever, and I don't know what goes on in those parties. I wouldn't be caught dead at one of them, to be quite honest. And two, like I said, she has a history of drug use, and she's been very public about it. If you followed her career, she said that she's dabbled in alcoholism and, you know, going to these different parties, and who knows what she was using at them parties, but she said her biggest addiction came when she started using cocaine. So she went from a hard drug to another hard drug. It's almost like she went backwards, because cocaine, I think, was more deadlier than heroin. If you really think about it, I think cocaine will take you out a bit faster. But it said that she was hospitalized, and that they said she's okay and she's stable condition, and she was basically revived with, you guessed it, Narcan. Now that's something that's a word that hasn't left my lips on and offline in quite some time. I have not said that word in a while. Narcan. You know, the revival of drug overdose users and whatnot. Now, how much y'all want to bet they're going to try to go out there and they're going to try to find the person who gave her the drugs, or whoever dealt the drugs to the street, because he almost killed Demi Lovato. He or she almost killed Demi Lovato. Because remember, they said they want to put the drug dealer in jail and not the drug user. They won't even, well, with her, they probably going to demand that she goes to or go back to rehab. And it's probably like, for a lot of people who don't even follow her, you're probably like, wow, I can't believe she actually used drugs. I said, don't be surprised. It's always the ones that you probably think don't use drugs are the ones who do. And it's funny that heroin and these methamphetamines and these other long name drugs are so nowadays so easily accessible, and they can kill you, but they still criminalize weed, marijuana. It's like you got to go through a process just not only use it, but also to sell it for medicinal reasons. Of course, when you're black, that's when they want to criminalize it, but for others, they'll decriminalize it. That's what I meant to say. And you already know what I'm going to say. I feel absolutely nothing. I really feel absolutely nothing, because she should know better. She had a history with drug addiction, and she's been clean for years, or at least so we think she has been. She probably was dibbling dabbling on the side, but not as heavily as much. But when she got to that heroin, that's the one that damn near took her out. She should be considering herself extremely lucky that somebody gave a damn to pick her up and revive her. Otherwise, we would probably be seeing R.I.P. Demi Lovato tweets all over the internet right about now. So maybe now she should just maybe step back from the limelight a little bit, get her life together, and figure out what it is that she really wants to do. Because I don't think Demi Lovato is that much older than me, or she may be the same age as me. Like she's around my age bracket. She's young. But like I say, I feel absolutely nothing. Like I said, she's a grown woman. She should have known better than to be using these drugs, knowing that she has a history of drug usage with cocaine. And I also read somewhere in the article where it says her dad had a history of abusing drugs. So apparently it just runs in the family. Oh well. What else do you want me to say? Oh, and ironically, as I'm talking right now, I got a notification from one of my other followers on Twitter and on subscriber on YouTube, basically sending me a link about this same exact story that I'm talking to you about right now. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you can donate to the channel via PayPal, I will greatly appreciate it. Or if you can become a patron on Patreon, I will appreciate that as well. The links will be down below. I will talk to you in the next one.